Shit. My mic was off on the recording that whole time. My mic was off on the stream that whole time.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, that's
Oh wow.
terrible. All right, I have to go over the donation again at least. Hi,
Okay, sure.
everybody. Sorry about that. Anyone who was watching that, I totally forgot to turn my mic on. I flubbed that hard. All right. Um, I would like to go over why the donation widget is on the top of the screen. Um, I am fundraising for someone who needs cancer treatments, and their insurance has unfortunately denied them coverage because they've seen their hormone replacement therapy on their medical records and flagged that as a no-go because they're trans. And obviously, this is a very fucked up situation, and any help towards that would be very greatly appreciated. So thank you very much for that. You can scan the QR code up top, or also, actually, let me get the link and I can post that in the chat real quick. It's right here. Look at me go. You guys can see that on there, but that's okay because it's not like secret or anything. There we go. All right. There. The link's in the Twitch chat too. So thank you very much for
Your
that.
tabs are like ominous.
The tabs are ominous?
44, 45, 46.
Oh, okay, that makes way more sense.
We'll get into it. Don't worry about that. All right. So first off, we are going to start off with the Sega technical files, and these were internal documents that were released by, well, actually, they weren't released. They were leaked from Sega of Japan, and then eventually they were like officially translated by a group called the Sega Technical Institute. I was unable to find a lot of information about what the hell that even is. So this information should be taken with a grain of salt. I did use Google Translate for the side-by-side comparison here. I realized that you might not be able to see the English very well, so I will read it eventually. So because my mic was off, I would like to say again, there are two different origin stories that we're going to cover here. The first one is from Sega of Japan, and the second one will be from Sega of America. And both of these origin stories are dropped. They are never going to bring them up again. It's just kind of abandoned lore and very obscure shit. So let's go ahead and start. Oh, and by the way, I have two friends with me here. When they introduced themselves, my audio was off. Could you guys introduce yourselves again, please?
I'm Jojo, or Goodbye Jojo, and my pronouns are they them.
I'm YVE squared, and my pronouns are he, him, but you can permission to call me they.
Thank you very much, guys. All right. I'm going to just go ahead and get into this. And I would like to, especially Jojo, afterwards, after I'm done reading this passage, I would really like to hear your thoughts on this because.
I'm already laughing at
Oh,
one
yeah?
of these lines.
All right, let's go. Sonic Episode 1, Supersonic Legend. It is little known that the husband of Mary Granite, a popular fairy tale writer active in the mid-20th century, was an Air Force test pilot. He always wore a helmet when he worked, and his hair was pointy. So Marie would tease him, saying, "You look just like a hedgehog." The couple had a daughter, Shelley, but he continued to be absent from Earth. So Shelley, I think that means like he was like in the air a lot. I think it got weirdly translated.
It was
always
maybe he's an astronaut.
no, he's an Air Force pilot. He's not an astronaut. I'm
Well,
pretty
maybe
sure he
he
was
just-
still in the atmosphere.
He's an accidental astronaut. He just flew too high.
Uh-oh. He continued to be absent from Earth, so Shelley never had a chance to see her father again. So her mother recited fairy tales to her lonely daughter. 150 degrees north? What the hell does that mean?
Read the rest of it. It's perfect.
150 degrees north. This is the story of Sonic the Hedgehog, who runs faster than me. He probably runs faster than you, too. Obviously, take this translation with a grain of salt, but the meat of it really, the meat and potatoes of this are accurate. We're going to go over several different versions of it, so you'll get the big details. The world of the fairy tales has expanded over time. Adventures in mysterious worlds, unexplored jungles, raging oceans, ancient cities, lost continents, Sonic's adventures know no bounds. Wherever the bad guys go, Sonic comes rushing over on his proud legs to help everyone out.
Come rushing on his proud legs.
His proud legs. The righteous, wise, and courageous gopher cheers up the lonely Sherry. He's not a gopher!
Also, her name was Shelly.
What?
Her name was Shelly, and it's just Sherry now.
That's because... Yo! This is great.
They like forgot what they named her. Like in the translation. It's like whatever, close enough.
Google can't make up its mind whether to use R's or L's. The courageous
yeah, that's
gopher.
right, it's Google.
Sonic the Hedgehog, the gopher.
Sonic the Gopher.
Shelley's favorite story was the love story between Sonic and his girlfriend, because her mother seemed younger and more beautiful when she told the story. Mom, you're so hot when you tell this love story about Sonic and his girlfriend. Shelley later realized that it was a true story.
Later.
Later,
Wait
yeah.
a second.
It was way later.
Together?
Yeah, no.
She got all the clues. She's like got photographic evidence.
So already we see that Sonic is like not even a real character, right? He's like a fictional character from the mind of
This
a children's
was wondering
author.
if This was like, I thought this was trivia at first.
No. Okay, so this story is fiction. But it's like a meta layer
Not many
because
later, yeah.
Sonic is also fiction within this fiction.
Okay, yeah. Nested fiction. Yeah. I was about to ask.
Yeah, Mary Granite and this Air Force pilot are completely fictional.
Wait, hold on. But then Shelley later realized it was a true story.
Well, yes, this is only episode 1.
Oh God.
Yeah, see at the top. All right.
Oh, let me get rid of that.
What? Oh, did someone pop up? I can't see the
bot.
chat actually, so you're on chat duty right now. Tell me if
Hold on.
something happens.
Uh-huh.
I'm
Thank
trying
you
to
so
remember how to-
much.
Hold on.
Oh, you just /ban and then their username in the squigglies.
I did it in the thing.
Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the next slide.
Amber Slam.
Do you guys have any questions so far? Let me see. Here we go.
Ooh.
Not yet.
Almost too many to count. I'm joking.
Almost too many to count. Great.
I just enjoyed it on TV.
All right. Episode 2. The story of an unnamed pilot who surpassed the speed of sound. It is unclear whether he was Marie's husband in episode 1, but he definitely was. Like, why would you mention it?
We don't know if it's the same
We don't
guy.
know.
It might be
We
some
just
random.
don't know. He could have been Spider-Man or woman. But even
We
in
don't
this
know.
era, Sonic was a symbol of supersonic speed. The Hedgehog, faster than sound, soon became a legend.
Wait, is he a human pilot or is he a hedgehog? What is going on?
Okay, no.
Wait. Okay, so pilot, he all right, broke the speed of sound, and then but Hedgehog also. So the Hedgehog is a symbol from the pilot.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're following. Yeah. Notice
And
how I
it
said I
said-
think?
Oh, wait. I get it now. He's like a manifested sprite of an achievement unlocked. You know what I'm saying? It's not just blunk achievement unlocked. Nah, like the thing happened and then the character just came out of like it rendered itself. It says,
Yes.
yeah. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I think you're getting it. I think you're getting it.
Sonic is a primal from Final Fantasy 14.
Basically, yeah, he's like a tulpa, I guess. In 1947, by the way. Air Force, this is real. But okay, so this is actually a real like trivia fact here. This first sentence. In 1947, Air Force pilot Chuck Yeager broke the sound barrier. That's true. In our real universe. On the same day, this sentence is not true. On the same day, a test pilot reportedly broke the sound barrier. But moments after reaching the sound barrier, his aircraft disintegrated with an explosion and was never seen again from ground radar. He reportedly had the Sonic emblem shining on the back of his flight jacket. When they say the Sonic emblem, they mean that like winged thing that like Sonic appears in on the title screen of the classic games. He had that on his jacket. No one knows his name anymore.
This isn't true?
No, this is not true.
Are you sure?
I swear
Or
to
that's just
God.
what the United States Air Force wants you to think.
Maybe, okay. Are we starting a conspiracy theory here that it's that Sonic was actually not created in 1991? He was created in the 40s?
Yes, and he's real.
Okay. Are we all in agreement?
So he's made it important. Yeah, okay, yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, okay, we'll spread this conspiracy theory around.
Great.
Make it spread like wildfire.
We'll call ourselves the Dark Legion.
So edgy.
You had to pick a Ken Penders ref.
I had to.
Shane wasn't great enough.
No one knows this pilot's name anymore, by the way. And we never did know his name. He was always an unnamed pilot.
Yuck Chager.
No, Chuck Yeager was the real guy.
No, this is Yuck Chager.
Oh, I see. You're right. This is Yuck Chager. Mary Granite's husband, Yuck Chager. Jesus Christ, it's hard to say. Faster and higher.
Chager Granite.
What?
Yuck Chager Granite.
Yuck Chager Granite? Why did... Oh, yeah.
hyphenated.
It would have to be... His last name would have to be Granite. I forgot. I forgot how marriage works.
Well, like, it doesn't have to, but it can.
In the 40s, for straight people, it worked that way.
Well, in the 40s for straight people, marriage didn't really work.
Oh, that's true.
I'm okay, I'm sorry.
You're just on fire today.
Granite, Chuck Yeager Granite.
Chuck, Schmitty, Werben, Jaegerman, Jetson.
Tex Avery.
He was number one.
Faster and higher, the men who dream of flying into the sky take off from the earth, thinking of Sonic, the hedgehog who can fly faster than sound. Sonic, famous for flying faster than sound.
Jeez. These Air Force pilots are obsessed with a ground mammal.
I know. Let me open up the next slide. I have to do this in such a funky way. Here we go. All right. Okay, we got a time skip here.
Whoa.
In 1980X,
Yeah.
you know the year.
Oh, that was the best Prince album came out then. You know the one.
Antique dealer Jeff acquired a vintage flight jacket. Hey, we got Jeff now. Jeff's on the scene. The antique dealer.
Is that his legal name?
That's all you need to know is Jeff, yeah.
First name Antique, middle name Dealer, last name
Well, I
Jeff.
mean, there's been an important character in 2 episodes that didn't even have a fucking name, so.
Fair enough.
We got Marie Granite, Sherry, unnamed pilot, and Jeff. This is Sherry/Shelley, my bad. Although the flight jacket was covered in dust, it was made of a high-quality leather, and it had a nice atmosphere.
Good vibe.
I like the blanket of air around your jacket.
This jacket is so calming. I brought it. It smells like old books. I brought it home. I brought it home. Oh my God! Is Google Translate speaking in like first person now?
I know that doesn't Japanese do pronouns completely differently? Like,
Oh my God! Yeah, I don't think it's accounting for that. That's funny.
Yeah, it's the pronoun is kind of like implicit unless like they have to like clear any ambiguities.
I'll try to translate it best as I can. He brought it home and started taking care of it when he noticed something. Oh, there's something cute on there. There's something cute on the jacket, guys. SONIC. Are you called Sonic? Why are you talking to the jacket like this? The back of the jacket had a cheeky looking blue character on it. Jeff muttered to himself. Why did you react that way, Jeff? Oh my God, you're so cute.
And that's how I met my first achievement, Tolpa.
Are you a lion or a cat? I don't know. Japanese character. There's just a random Japanese character right here.
do you think that Sonic was a fucking lion?
He did. He thought he was a lion or a cat, which is a kind of a lion's a kind of cat.
A lion is a very specific kind of cat that Sonic looks less like than even a hedgehog.
I think so, yeah. Well, I mean, to be completely fair, Sonic does not fucking look like a hedgehog.
That's true. But he really doesn't look like a lion.
It's hard to tell what the hell he is.
I would say a cat is like just as good as a guess as any.
You just have to like look at his ears and be like, well, that's like a mammal of some sort.
Maybe a fox?
Featherless biped.
What?
A featherless biped.
Oh my God, yeah. Well, whoa, even the fucking birds in Sonic look weird though. Oh man, that's gonna be fun. One day, a young woman came into Jeff's shop for the first time in years with a beautiful face that seemed to have no connection to antiques. What the fuck does that mean?
What the? She was like, she had the kind of face that someone who just did not like nor think about antiques at all. You know.
Wow, you have such a beautiful face. You look like someone who does not appreciate the old things in life.
Is it trying to say she's young looking?
You look like you never stepped in a museum in your life.
You look like you have no fucking interest in one. Just clocked you as someone who's like very uninterested in
I love the implication that if you like antiques, you must be ugly. It's like, what?
Oh yeah, no. That's implicit. Only old farts come into my shop. What are you doing here? You're hot. Get out. You're not going to spend any money.
Back when you only had money or I guess I was about to say when you were back when you only had money when you're old, and then I realized that's just now. If you're old. And only some of the old.
Anyway, let's find out who this... Oh, it's fine. Let's find out who this beautiful young woman who's uninterested in antiques is. She looked around the shop, but her eye was fascinated. Her one eye. She has one eye, by the way. Her eye was fascinated by the flight jacket displayed on the glass case behind Jeff. You seem to like that jacket, young lady. Yes, there is a picture with the word Sonic written underneath it. She's like learning how to read. She's like, I remember. I remember
Young
words.
is she?
I feel like I've heard that somewhere before. Oh, Sonic? Yeah, that's a video game character. Oh, Sonic? Is that the name of that lion-like thing? It's not a lion, you fucking weirdo. Yes, Sonic, 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 Sonic the Hedgehog. She's like frantically shouting now in the middle of this antique shop.
Wait, do you think it's like the I'm gonna say this wrong. The Shiza kind of lions, the like the lion dog things. You think that's
Oh,
maybe
oh my God! It might. Yeah, actually,
Okinawa?
he does look more like that. You're right.
like an Okinawan lion dog?
Yeah,
I don't really.
it might be translating that. You're right. I didn't think about that. Nice deduction. Nice deduction that might be completely inaccurate, but I think it's smart, and we're gonna go with it. Sonic the Hedgehog of Justice, Wisdom and Courage. God damn it! Every line is so weird. From the fairy tales I heard as a child, he is a hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog. He's faster than sound.
He is a hedgehog.
He is a hedgehog. I'm just reading what's given to me. It seems this isn't the first time we've met. Miss, would you like to have this jacket? What do you mean this isn't the first time we've met? What are you talking about? Yes, please give it to me. Her name is Meg. Oh yeah, we're just naming her now. Cool. Her name is Meg. She's a freelance technical photographer. Recently, she bought a vintage flight jacket at an antique shop while trapped. Yeah, we were there. We saw it. Her favorite companion is the jacket she always wears to work. I guess it's that one now. Actually, it's not a jacket, but the cheeky hedgehog Sonic is drawn on the back of the jacket. What? It's okay.
What is it?
Wait, it is a jacket. You're lying.
I think it's saying.
No, yeah.
This is just a translation saying she loves Sonic. more
Yeah,
than
it's
Jack.
not the jacket that she loves. It's Sonic. It's Sonic on the jacket that she loves.
Okay.
It's okay. That's what it says here. It's okay.
So many translation oddities.
The translation's telling you it's okay. It forgives you for not understanding.
It's all right.
When I'm with him, I feel safe. That's what Meg is saying, I guess. Meg is sure that Sonic likes her too. I mean, I'm sure he doesn't feel any type of way. He's just a print on a jacket, honey. Everyone is fucking in love with this jacket. Like they see the picture of Sonic on the back of this jacket and they're like smitten with it. This jacket obviously in the lore of this world, it has some kind of like hold on people. Especially this like family, because I have a suspicion that Meg here is like related to
To Omega?
No, to Omega? What?
Because Meg?
No. I have a suspicion that she's related to Mary Granite, the children's author, because she just mentioned that she remembered Sonic from fairy tales she heard as a child, right? So is Meg possibly Sherry/Shelley's daughter, making her
Yeah, if you want to know.
Mary Granite's granddaughter? Let's continue reading.
I don't know.
Let's find out. maybe you'll see. The accident happened one day like this. Wait, an accident?
Wait,
Please tell me more. She had gone to an air show held at a suburban airfield for a report.
Suburban.
Yes, at a suburban airfield. They just have one right in the middle
my
of this
God.
fucking
I call that
neighborhood.
for like an emo band name.
Suburban airfield? That's a sick band name.
Yeah.
During an aerial acrobatics performance, one of the attractions of the show, two planes collided. Oh God. One of them was destroyed and crashed to the ground. The other plane was unsteadily trying to regain its balance and land. Oh my God, it was fine?
Good for him.
Damn, dude. Meg was in the press section at the front of the auditorium, and she kept shooting. What? She kept shooting the moment of the crash with her motor drive roaring.
Oh, it's the shooting with the camera.
Okay. Oh, I see. You're right. You're right. Oh no! The plane crashed.
Okay.
Roaring and bursting into flames. Unable to bear it any longer, Meg jumped out of her seat and ran to the scene with her camera.
Whoa.
What?
Oh, just Meg
Oh yeah, it's good shit,
leaping
right?
out with her camera,
Fucking riveting shit.
like night crawlers.
The plane landed nearby. The plane swung wildly in direction and slid toward her. Meg saw wings. Meg saw wings and metal plates peeling off like paper from huge mass of iron. I'm reading this exactly like it says. The moment she crouched down to protect her head, the engine exploded, and Meg's body was engulfed in fierce flames. The ignited jet fuel. Sorry, I need to clear the hell out of my throat. The ignited jet fuel hit the spectator seats. Sorry, not the spectacular seats. The jet fuel hit the spectator seats, causing a catastrophe. Oh no! It's not even going to describe the horror which happened here. But trust me, it was a catastrophe. As she was
oh no's in this is killing me.
The what?
The oh no's.
The oh no's. Yeah, it's constantly like, oh no!
Right in the back.
It's just in quotation marks. Like, it doesn't say who's saying it, but someone's saying, oh no!
It's the narrator. This does kind of give me like story time vibes.
I mean, that's basically what's happening here. As she was engulfed in flames, Meg saw something. A blue creature stood in front of her, took her hand, and said, "This way! Run!"
Said, gotta go fast.
I'm gonna change the pronouns here. She stood up as instructed, and he said again, "Hurry up!" Meg ran while being pulled by the hand. It was Sonic. Meg thought that it was Sonic who was holding her hand and running. I love this definitive statement at first. It was Sonic, and then Meg thought that it was Sonic.
I
When they reached the top of the unfamiliar hill, he said, "Geez, next time, make sure you look straight ahead when you walk." Damn, Sonic! She just almost died. Meg nodded, and in a flash, he ran off somewhere.
You go this way, I'll go home.
We don't know. When she came to, she was hospitalized. She wondered if she had just experienced. She wondered if what she had just experienced was a dream, but she couldn't figure it out. She was told that she had been lying unconscious on a hill overlooking the airport. Everyone asked her how she had escaped the explosion. She couldn't bring herself to say, "Sonic." And could only
That
reply.
wouldn't have explained anything.
No, it wouldn't have helped at all. Everyone would have just been like, "What is that, honey?"
What's the Sonic?
She could only reply, "I don't know." The jacket she was wearing had been scorched black by the heat of the flames. She couldn't even find where the Sonic emblem was.
Oh.
The photographs of the accident were developed and enlarged. Meg suddenly, when she looked up at the film, I have to keep changing the pronouns, I'm sorry, because it keeps going back and forth between she and I. Meg suddenly, when she looked at the film, she gasped in surprise. There was a photo in the back that she didn't remember taking. there was a pair of red pointed shoes in the photo. Sonic.
Pointed.
Yeah. See, he has kind
Like
of
an
pointy
elf.
shoes. Yeah. I don't I don't think that translated right. Because in Western culture, pointy shoes definitely means something different. Sonic. Oh god, there's so many Sonics and oh no's. Meg took a deep breath, then exhaled slowly, catching her breath. She thought of Sonic. Yeah, I know, she just shouted him. And she was determined to see him. And that's
Time
the
to show
end.
and tell.
That's the end of episode 1, 2, and 3 of the.
Three really fucking kicked it up a notch.
Oh yeah, 3 was insane. Like episode 1 was just okay. There's a children's author, and she's married to an Air Force pilot, and they have a daughter, and that's pretty much it. And then episode 2 was like that Air Force pilot, he died. And then episode 3 was like, by the way, there's a guy named Jeff and he's an antique dealer, and then there's a girl named Meg and she comes in and she buys the jacket, and by the way, she's a photographer, and then she goes to an Air Force show. All right. Let me see here. Do you guys have any comments about that? Because that's basically the end of that little ordeal. Let me
That was
look at some stuff here.
like fucking plane crash where one pilot got completely obliterated and then the other one's fine. Like holy shit.
Right?
But yeah, this is so like Sonic wasn't real and then until he was.
Yeah. So like he was just in the mind of a children's author, and I believe it's kind of implied that like the games like Sonic 1, 2, and 3 on the Genesis are like they are like the stories that she wrote. Like those are the Sonic fairy tales.
Interesting.
Yeah. So next, we're going to get into what is called the Sonic Story comic. And this was also released before the game came out. This is Japanese. It was translated into English by a user named Sonic Portal. So thank you very much for that. You are
Thank you, Sonic
invaluable.
Portal. We love you.
We love you very much for that. Thank you. Can you see the comic panels on the screen? Anyone who's
yeah,
looking?
let me just hit the full screen. Oh yes, I can see those.
Okay, perfect.
Can you YVE?
I'm not looking at my OBS preview, so I just wanted someone else to make sure.
Yeah. Oh, it's very clear. Like I can read. I could literally read with you if you wanted me.
Perfect. All right. So, for anyone who is like not watching and just kind of prefers to listen to things like sort of like a podcast, I am going to kind of do my best to describe what we're looking at here. But I'm not going to do a perfect job, obviously. So it would be worth it to watch if you can, but don't feel like you have to. So we start off overlooking what looks like a beautiful vista, though no one has ever heard though no one has ever heard of nor seen it. This is a very peaceful South Island. South Island is where Sonic 1 would eventually take place. That's where the Green Hill Zone is, so we can assume that this panel right here is the Green Hill Zone. However, looks like
What now?
looks like there's a bunch of animals that are scared. What now? What now? Says the pig. It looks like Dr. Eggman's coming in right here through the mist.
Uh-oh.
Do 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 do. I'm taking over the island. Yes!
Yes.
Gah! Surrender, surrender! And he's like, oh man, Dr. Eggman's sending all of his contraptions after the animals here. It's pretty standard Sonic fare, to be honest with you.
A rabbit and a chicken in the same frame.
Dr. Eggman's challenge. We got Sonic appearing here, like, in a flash of light.
Whoa, look at the sun behind him.
Yeah.
My god. That's like isn't that like am I looking too much into this? That it looks like the like rising sun logo.
It does kind of look like that.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's intentional or not.
Sonic's a
I might be
traditional
just
Japanese hero, you know?
totally- Traditional, yes.
Very traditional. Our poor island. Oh no, the Flicky's so sad. I, Dr. Eggman-sama, shall turn South Island into my fortress. Yes.
Did he have like a little vocal tick where he would say yes a lot?
I don't know. Maybe he does in this comic. I'm unaware if
Never
he
showed up
ever.
again.
Yeah, I don't know if he does that in the games or anything, or anything else really. I don't know what this character is here, but it's making that sound over and over again. It looks like we're in Eggman's Eggman Land or something, like Eggman's little fortress or city or wherever he's building. He's reading a paper here. What is it? He says, and a robot says, Dr. Eggman-sama. Oh wait,
What?
this is a manga, right? So I'm supposed to be reading it left to right.
Oh yes.
I was reading
Right to
the
left.
right to left. You're right. I was reading the wrong side first. Excellent. With a huge fortress like this, the world with a huge fortress like this, world conquest will be a cinch. Yes. He does keep saying yes. Then I'll be able to buy lots of eggs, my favorite food. Yes.
What a great motivation.
Doctor.
Oh,
Huh? What's up?
I'm willing to do voices too if you want me to.
Oh,
pick
sure.
Up with you.
Sure. Do you want to be the robot here?
Oh, sure, yeah, of course.
Go for it.
Dr. Eggman-sama,
What is it?
we are getting a signal of a Chaos Emerald from the northwest.
Ooh, you're right. Yes.
I don't know what this robot voice is, but I like doing
He
it.
sounds kind of depressed.
He's a little Marvin.
I should have known it was here on the island. Yes. Do. Okay. To think I'd get a Chaos Emerald as an added bonus. Lady Luck is smiling at me. Yes. Explanation time. A Chaos Emerald is a type of super gemstone. This gemstone contains an unfathomable amount of energy, truly a dream of supernatural quality. No one has ever been able to determine the location of the Chaos Emerald. The one Chaos Emerald? Oh boy.
Ooh.
And now, it shall belong to Dr. Eggman. Yes. All right. Begin the Chaos Emerald excavation, while you keep up the construction of the fortress. Yes. Go forth, my construction robo-army. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. The theme of the construction robo-army. The Chaos Emerald contains an incredible amount of energy. Yes. Yeah. With that energy, I could boil the world's largest egg in the world's largest pot. It has been my life dream ever since I was young. Yes. Wow. I have not read this yet. I had no idea this was going to be a thing.
He's just really obsessed with eggs.
Yeah, no, I guess like that makes sense. Like, because he didn't. This was literally before like they had come up with anything, and all they had to go off of was that it was a guy named Eggman.
Was he called Robotnik still, or no? Not
in
yet.
in the U.S. he was, but this is Japan.
Okay, my bad. Oh, that's right. Okay, so those got merged eventually.
Right. Yeah, at this point, Robotnik is like an unheard of name for Japanese audiences. This is just Dr. Eggman. Dr. Eggman Sama, I'm sorry.
Crazy.
All right, what the hell's going on here? We're back in the Green Hill Zone. It looks like... Is this a stage? Oh my god, it's a stage! I think Sonic's about to give a concert, because there's a guitar and shit. Oh boy. Oh, we're in for some good shit here.
Wow.
Hold on, let me bring up the next page. This is going to be so good. Oh boy. Oh, we got drums now. We got a stage light coming in, and it's shining right on Sonic's
shit.
face. It's not his face, it's his back, it's his spines. Kia! Sonic! That's what the crowd's saying. Oh, it's a Sonic's bodyguard platoon. Sorry, these are not fans, these are the bodyguard platoon.
Wow. I like that one's a rabbit with a carrot.
One is a rabbit, one is a human with rabbit ears, and then we have what looks to be a cat girl. Yeah,
Yes.
another cat girl. I think I see cat ears here.
Mhm.
And this girl, I think she might be human, but because of how her hair lines up here, it looks like she has pointy ears, so I'm going to say she's an elf. That's my headcanon.
Is there like a sliding scale in the early things about how human or animal people are?
I guess so. I mean, look, we can see right here that there are people with animal ears.
This is interesting.
Oh, and wait a minute. Don't you you remember in the we haven't covered any of this on the stream obviously, but you've seen the OVA. You know the president's daughter? How she's like
Yes,
she's like
she's
got a
like-
cat tail and cat ears.
Cat tail and cat ears.
Yeah.
That is that's weird. That is interesting.
So already within this universe we're establishing that there are humans, there are human animal hybrids, there are also regular animals, and there are also animals like Sonic where they are, you know, they're fully animals but they stand on two legs and they talk and shit.
And they look like nothing. Like they look like a cartoon character, not like
Right.
Like that rabbit looks like a rabbit, kind of. Well, I mean, it looks like a cartoon rabbit, but
Yeah.
it still looks more like a rabbit than Sonic a Hedgehog.
There is like already a vast spectrum of different types of species and
almost-
shit. And they don't like really talk about any of this.
I kind of love this.
I think I found like a couple of instances of such a scale and like they were consistent among each other. It's like it from 1.0 to 1.9 is human, 2.0 to 2.9 it's that anthro like diminished animal, etc.
Yeah.
It almost makes more sense. At least to me.
Oh, Eve.
Mhm.
I don't want to put you on the spot, but are you in the mood for voice acting? If not, then I can keep going.
A little bit. I was just like doing some sweeping up and stuff, and yeah, you know, like keeping the dog in check. Say my dog.
If you're not, it's okay. I was just going to say that I love your Jaleel White Sonic voice.
Sure.
So
Alright, got
if
it.
you wanted to do that.
Hey, people think you can make a big shout?
Hell yeah. And the crowd goes,
Keep on cheering for us. Sorry. Oh man, that was kind of weird to hear. Keep on cheering for us today too. Start from the first song. Huh?
hell yeah. Wah! What now? What now? The crowd says again. I'm taking over this soil. Yes. This soil.
The soil is mine. I will
Give
grow
me
it.
all. Give me your finest dirt.
You're about to see the most evil garden. I love.
Bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-dum. The fucking army's back, bitches. That's it. Dig, dig, dig like you've never dug before.
Big Gugrath.
Oh my god, he is taking the dirt. He's like making him dig. I thought it was a weird translation, but it's completely literal. Stop it, you creep, says this sexy cat girl. Why aren't we cheeky? Oh, wait. That's what Eggman's saying. Why aren't we cheeky? Yes. Get them. Yes. And Sonic fucking rolls in and smacks the shit out of this robot with his literal fucking body. Whatever this says. What is the meaning of this? Yes! And Sonic says,
Although technical issues here.
oh, you're fine.
Oh, I found the stream again. Smashing someone's life performance like that. I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. I'll make sure to pay you back for wrecking my performance.
Insolent hedgehog! Yes! Okay, the yeses don't make any sense, dude. You gotta chill. Give that hedgehog what's coming to him! Yes!
Insolent Hedgehog. Yes. With a little rising tone and stuff.
Uh-oh. Sonic's doing a rolling attack.
Get the hedgehog what's coming to him. Yes. Say what? Rolling attack.
Tank plays.
This is gameplay before video games.
Leia
It's just
Azure
reading.
just dropped into the chat.
What?
How about
Leia Azure dropped into the chat and said that Eggman's basically playing Minecraft, taking all the dirt.
I can't respond to the chat because I can't see it at the moment. So thank you so much for responding.
Of course. Sorry, sorry for being so late with it. It took me a moment to realize.
Oh, don't you worry about that. All right, we're on the next panel. Sonic is jumping out of the way of a robot here. And then he says...
How about one more?
And then he goes... all over the place. Why, you... This I won't forgive. Yes!
Yes.
Eggman keeps, like, giving a negative statement and then saying yes. Oh my god, what the hell is Sonic even doing here? Oh, okay. I thought this ball, I thought this black ball was like a force field that Sonic was generating, but it's just Eggman, like, with this, like, on a string. And he jumps out of the way. Looks like he jumps onto Eggman's little vehicle, and he grits his teeth. Arr! What do you think you're doing? Yes! Wah! Stop it! And oh my god, Sonic's like crashing the hell out of everything.
That's the first time he didn't end with yes.
Well, yeah. I think this is the first time he wanted to say no, but he couldn't actually say it, so he just had to resort to not saying anything. Ha! He says as he fucking eats shit. I'll get you for this. Yes! I thought that said vibes. I'll get you for this vibes. Why'd they say bonsai?
It's just like the way they say, "Yay, hooray!"
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Long live.
Long live. All right, looks like Sonic's about to get back to his performance.
All right, what do you say we resume the performance?
But from here on, the real fight begins in the Megadora software. The Megadora? In the Megadora software, Sonic the Hedgehog.
My favorite console.
What?
The Sega Megadora.
Sega Megadora!
Sega Megadora.
Megadora! That sounds like a fucking Godzilla monster. Oh my god, it's Megadora!
Megatron.
Ah, how frustrating, yes. I too will practice Sonic on the Megadora before I take my revenge, yes. I think they're saying Mega Drive, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense.
I had no idea that was what it was called in Japan. Megadora. Wah!
Holy hell.
Wah, run, help. All the animals are screaming and shouting. And then there's, oh my god, it's the grabber things. They're coming in. And they're taking the animal. Oh, it's the capsules from the game. The things that Sonic has to bust all the enemies out of. Ho ho ho, I've captured the animals of this island. Yes. I've captured the animals of this island. Now I'll be able to move on to the second phase of my plan. To strike down that nasty Sonic, yes. Sorry, it takes me a second to flip pages. Clash at South Island. Oh, not at South Island, just Clash South Island. Yo, Sonic is pissed in this image. Oh my god, this is actually kind of badass. Look at these robots. Look at, dude, this Caterkiller, this is the coolest a Caterkiller has ever looked. They never looked this threatening. It's coming in about to eat this rabbit. The rabbit says, hi. Oh, we're in the marble zone. This is the second zone in Sonic 1. Yeah. Wow, happy. Thank you for the background music. It's beautiful. Sonic's here. Sonic's here to save the day. Oh my god.
Of Dr. Eggman. Okay, Pocky? You okay, Pocky?
You saved me, Sonic! Mr. Sonic.
Anyway, it's kind of strange. Oh, wait. I brain farted so hard.
Oh, you're totally fine. Don't worry. This is a casual
Anyway,
stream.
it's kind of strange.
Eh?
I came to Marvel a couple days ago, and I haven't seen a single soul around here till now. Something happened?
About that. That's the sound the pig makes, I guess. Oh, hold on. I'm lost in my files. Okay, here we go.
Oh,
What is it, Sonic? Ah, Picky. What were you doing inside that robot? Oh, Jojo, you be the pig.
Sonic and Pocky. Sorry.
Picky? What's the meaning of this?
This is the work of Dr. Eggman. He's been capturing everyone all over South Island. That's right, and not
what
just
is it?
me. I saw when he put
Ricky and is this a cookie?
My lord, what does it say?
It's Cucky. It's Cucky.
Cookie?
His name's Cucky.
To one to the well.
Sorry.
Just a reminder, we are reading right to left.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. Hold on. Sorry. My mouse got stuck. Okay, I'm good.
Read too many American comic books in my day.
It's fine. It's unforgivable, that wretched Eggman.
All right then, I'm gonna go rescue him.
Rescue? How are you gonna do that?
I'm gonna beat the heck out of Eggman and then release everyone.
You know where he is?
Well, naturally, I got no clue. I wonder where I should start looking.
Oh my god, they're so fucking frustrated with him right now. Oh, that's right. Piggy. Don't call him Piggy. His name was Picky. With a CK. Oh, that's right. Piggy. After Eggman caught you, in which direction did he go?
Let's see. I think, east maybe?
Yeah, I was just about to ask that myself. Then, I'll take my leave.
Is this really gonna work out? Damn, Sonic seems like very clueless in this. I kind of love it.
He's got big himbo energy.
What's that?
He'll save
Eggman
the day, but you gotta
out
point
of
him.
sleep this time.
Wah!
This is no doubt Eggman's doing. I didn't really see the text at the bottom of the. Magma burst!
Magma burst out. Oh shit.
This is no doubt Eggman's doing.
Sonic
Whoa.
fucking fell in a hole.
Oof. Ouch.
You all heard it happen.
Whoa, what's this place? Blasted Eggman. What's he done to this island?
Spikes.
Ugh, too close. Yeah, another Wily trap mechanism. Is he looking for Dr. Eggman or Dr. Wily?
Oh my god, yeah, right?
This passage sure is narrow. What kind of trapping is going to pop from this? Hmm?
Eh?
That's a mommy.
Oh my god. Sonic! You poor thing! Oh shit.
Death world shit is this?
Death World shit. Entirely. There we go. He just ran to a he's just not there anymore.
Just where is he keeping everyone?
We're in the sparkling zone now.
Guess I have to search every corner of this huge place. Whoa! Whoa! What the heck is this?
I wish I could describe what I'm seeing here. It's really just Sonic getting like the shit beat out of him by a bunch of like just floating bumpers. But like he just kind of jumped into it. Really, he deserves it.
IVE did the best description so
Yeah,
far.
no,
with just
Eve
the sound effect.
Eve did a perfect description just with sound effects. We got Sonic fucking face planting into the ground after that happened.
Falling.
Oh man.
Ugh. Yeah. Rolling attack.
Ow, 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 ow. Oh, who the fuck is this? Oh, I gotta give him a different voice. Hold on. Ow, 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 ow. Who the fuck is that? Oh, be the chicken. Be the chicken. Jojo.
Where'd you laugh, Sonic? Coke?
Coke.
Cookie? Cookie?
Is that someone's name, or is that just like a vocal tick?
I think sounds like multi.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, now we're in a different place. Now we're in Starland Zone.
This way, Sonic!
Is this really the place these guys? I don't know who the fuck is saying that. Oh, I think Sonic.
Sonic.
I think Sonic is saying this line. Okay.
Is this really the place these guys are being held? Oh wait, hold on. It was the cookie asking the question. Like, see, I read the next speech bubble in.
Okay.
Sure is, Cookie. This is where we put our two robots, too, Cookie.
Screwed myself with that voice, didn't I?
Now that's how we know the way, Cookie.
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 Isn't that capsule-looking thing?
That's right. They're all sitting imprisoned in it.
In such a hard-to-reach place. How do I?
Oh my god.
I'll use that.
I recognize this fucking thing from the games. You jump on the end like a seesaw, and then the fucking bomb goes flying up in the air.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, you don't. Is that a robot saying that?
Oh, no, you don't.
Out of my way.
Yeah!
I'm bursting you all out of there.
You've done well to get this far. Yes.
I hope you know in post I'm basically going to turn this into like a motion comic.
However, this is the final destination for you. See you in hell! Yes!
Oh my god.
Whoop.
Whoop!
He slipped away, yes!
Then that means
Yes.
Yappy-oo! Yee! And then he's flying away. Yeah, okay, so
Yee.
basically what happened here is Eggman just tried to land on Sonic with a big spike, and Sonic just kind of casually dodged it and hit Eggman, and then Eggman went flying. For those of you who aren't looking.
S tier action.
S tier, completely. It happened in like 5 panels.
There. Come out, you guys.
Woohoo! Yeah, woohoo!
Ooh, I like this. I like
Thank you, Sonic. Thank you so much.
Don't mention it.
Darn you! How frustrating, yes. Blasted Sonic. However, many more dangerous zones still await you, yes. Sonic and Mega Drive users, think you'll be able to clear them, yes?
With you along, I know we'll soon have them all cleared.
Is he talking to us? That's freaky.
Wait, is Sonic talking to us, or does the Eggman know about the Mega Drive and say, "Yeah, I'm gonna get you all to Mega Drive"?
Well, I don't know, to be honest, because he was like talking about the fucking Megadora before. What language is he speaking?
Sonic and Megadora users. And Mega Drive users. Curse that Sonic! He's constantly getting in my way. No matter this time. No matter. This time I will get rid of him. Yes. He must be on his way here as we speak. It's thanks to you that I'm able to lure Sonic here. Yes.
Who, me? Oh, the animals.
Because he will be coming to rescue you, no matter what, yes. Cripes!
You coward.
Oh my god, it's a Scottish bird. Hell yeah.
However, the moment he sets foot here. The moment he sets his foot here would be his last. Yes. Do ho 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 ho.
Sonic Rampage? What the fuck? Oh my god, he's just busted the fuck in here. The robot says, fuck off, Sonic!
Fuck off, Sonic.
I was not expecting to see that. That's amazing. Oh man, that's good shit.
Fuck off, Sonic. I'm trying to get like a clear.
Fuck off yourself.
I'm so happy.
Yeah, good to be my opponents. Oh, hold on.
What a response.
Come back in 100 years. Now, where's that darn Dr. Eggman keeping Flicky and the others?
This is the greatest.
Flicky
Fuck
Scottish.
off yourselves. You're not fit to be my opponents. He's so fucking mean.
It's really coherent. It's like me when I'm having a nightmare.
A dead end?
Dagna.
Huh? Over there. I get it. So it's a secret passage?
Oh, that's Eggman.
Oh, that's like,
Yeah, you fell right in the trap. Yes.
What? Whoa!
this page is Sonic lurking through a big hunk of metal tubes, I guess, and then he just falls into a trap. There's not a lot to look at in that one. Next page. Oh my god, it's a labyrinth zone!
Like, spend a lot of that time as like a ball with just a face on it, which I kind
Yeah.
of appreciated.
That's good.
Wow. You sure love putting trapdoors everywhere. Huh? Water!
Oh no.
Labyrinth zone.
I gotta tell you, your sound effects are so useful. I'm going to be like doing so many like little effects and shit in post-production.
Surrender, Sonic.
That's how fish talk.
This is bad. I can't do a rolling attack underwater.
You were just lucky.
I made it.
Ho ho ho! Sonic, how good of you to make it this far. Yes. However, it's here, but no further. Yes.
What? What a weird threat.
Take a look at this. Yes.
Is he just dangling some animals from beneath? Look at this shit.
Get a load of this.
Sonic!
Ah! Flicky! Pecky! Rocky!
We've not been introduced to this fucking seal. I'm glad that he knew Rocky's name.
If you insist on opposing me, these guys are going to have a painful experience in your place. Yes. If you don't like that, then just stand still and let me finish you off. Yes.
Just see what happens if you harm a single hair on their heads.
Okay. Then I'll crush them. Yes.
That seal is Scottish if I've ever seen a Scot.
They're all Scottish.
All well, the bird and the seal definitely are. The penguin, I'm not so sure about.
Well, he's born Scottish, but doesn't have the accent because he lived his life in the States.
Of course, he's Scottish in his blood, though.
Gah! So, now what, Sonic? Hmm? He's gone, yes. But where did he go?
Over here. Eggman, I freed all of them.
Wow.
How? Come on! just cuts away. I freed all of them.
Yeah, when did you?
My name is Sonic. I'm the world. I'm settling this once and for all, Eggman.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
He's gonna murder him?
He's just gonna kill him.
Rolling rapid strikes.
Yeah, no! No!
And he like jumps out of his little vehicle, and all the animals are like, "Hooray for Sonic!"
That's our Sonic.
I give in! Yes!
And he's standing on top of Eggman, pushing his face into the dirt. The dirt the very same dirt that he tried to steal, might I remind you. From here
See
on.
you again in the game. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you can go ahead and read that. Go ahead and read that.
See you again in the game.
And then we go ba 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 na 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 ba 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 ba. From here on, peace will once again return to South Island. It hasn't yet, but it will, trust me. Give it a few years. We gotta wait for shit to mellow out.
There's still some infighting and some some different factions and that need to be diplomatically involved.
In-house politics, you know.
Yo,
What?
that's the jacket.
That's the that's the jacket. So then, at the back of this comic book, it has a retelling of that origin story that we just went over. But there are some slight changes. So, as you can see, it now says that in 1974, there were 2 ace pilots. One of them was Chuck Yeager, who, let me remind you, was a real guy in the 1940s. So now they're saying that he's a guy from 1974. And then now we also have an official name for the other guy who was previously unnamed. He's now Henry Gordon.
Wonderful.
Due to his sharp flying techniques, he was called Hedgehog. Because that makes sense, right?
Is he related to
Yeah.
Flash Gordon?
Call sign Hedgehog and you're in a fucking fighter pilot.
And this explains that he was given the jacket. Well, or rather that he had the jacket. He had Sonic on the jacket because of his nickname as Hedgehog. Not the other way around as it was implied in the other version.
I like how this one doesn't make sense at all.
Yeah, no, this one is just like, here's some trivia that's like bizarre as fuck. There's a bit more. Hold on, let me see if there's any more information in here that's like
Did
super
Chuck
different.
Yeager eventually become Uncle Chuck?
Holy shit, I didn't think about that. Okay, it happened in Arizona. That's a new detail. I'm just kind of skimming through this to see if there's like any like new info in it.
Fallout Sonic crossover.
Yeah, this is this is basically just going over the same shit, but with like more details on like the crash itself that I don't think really add much to it.
Kind of ghoulish.
Kind of ghoulish, yeah. Chuck made a decision. Okay. Oh, okay. So it's talking about. Here's an interesting detail. Chuck Yeager, again, real life guy. It's now saying that because Henry Gordon died in the accident, Chuck Yeager was the one who ended up in the history books. Even with all the praise he received day after day, a thorn remained in Chuck's heart. Though he never
Wow,
told
what a
anyone.
Weird, like using history for your OC.
I know, right? Though he never told anyone, not even his family, he felt it was inexcusable how Henry had seemingly been pushed under the shadow of history. Chuck made a decision.
Family knows.
Chuck made a decision. For as long as he lived, he would make sure Henry was remembered. He started wearing Henry's flight jacket, and he named the jacket Sonic the Hedgehog, after Henry's nickname.
The hedgehog, not the Sonic.
This is so fucking silly. Okay, and then we got the part with Meg finding the jacket. Let's see if there's any differences in here. Seeing the flight jacket worn by Chuck, the other pilots who remembered Henry started to attach Sonic the Hedgehog emblems onto their own jackets. For some mysterious reason, among the pilots who...
Ooh, I'd wear the shit out of that one.
Right? It looks good. Among the pilots who wore the Sonic emblem, no one suffered an accident. Well, I mean, plane accidents are kind of rare, to be fair. 10 years went by. The Sonic the Hedgehog emblem.
Wait, the first guy who wore it died.
I know. You'd think it would be bad luck at that point.
He absorbed it all.
However, by this time, not many knew about Henry, and no one talked of him anymore. One day, Chuck took with him the Sonic the Hedgehog flight jacket and went to visit Gordon. Who the fuck is Gordon? Gordon's just a new guy. Okay.
No,
Visit the Gordon family. Here we go. Jesus
guy
Christ. You're right. Henry Gordon. I thought he was a new guy named Gordon.
Don't worry, I'm paying attention.
Thank
I
you
got
so
all this.
much.
Steel trap.
Went to visit the Gordon family. There he was met by Henry's daughter, Meg, who was now an adult. She was currently making a living as a freelance cameraman. Meg and Chuck talked about their old memories of Henry, and when he left, Chuck gently handed over the flight jacket to her. As she put on the Sonic flight jacket, Meg felt inexplicably calm. When she wore it, it felt as if her father was watching over her. One day, Meg was doing coverage of an aviation show that was being held on the airport in the suburbs. That's important that this airfield was in like the middle of a neighborhood.
Like, why is it? That seems like... Well, I guess it's not that weird.
And it's big enough that they have air shows. So like there's like a specific day of the year where these people have to wake up super early to the sounds of like Blue Angels doing like tricks and shit.
You might as well go.
You might as well, right? You have to be awake anyway.
Like, hey, we're going down to the... we're gonna go down there super early, but we're gonna start day drinking immediately, so...
This is...
What?
What? No, this is literally just...
that image.
Yeah, it's good. But this is literally just going over the same thing that we went over already, where Sonic literally fucking comes out of the jacket and rescues her. And
Yeah.
When she wakes up in the hospital bed, when she wakes up, she's in a hospital bed. It appeared she had been asleep for a week. Meg began to look around for the Sonic jacket. She was relieved when she saw the somewhat sooty jacket on a hanger. The nurse handed her the jacket, and she embraced it. However, Sonic was no longer on it.
He's free.
In this version, Sonic just straight up escaped the confines of the emblem on the jacket and became like a real living, breathing guy in the world.
Okay.
He's no longer a metaphor. Now it's literal.
He just jumped out the jacket.
Sure did.
Wait, what happened to the rest of the emblem that he's like sitting in?
You know what? I guess that's part of him. Maybe that's like his aura. That's like part of his soul. It's like a representation.
No, that explains, because that's just the interface, the game interface, like rendered onto him. Like he just has it out, and then when he left the jacket, he just put it away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He's one of those cartoon characters that can just like reach behind himself and like pull out like something bigger than himself if he wants to, you know? So maybe he just keeps his emblem behind himself.
It's just always out of view.
All right, we have now gone over the entirety of the Japanese side of things.
Wow.
After all of this stuff came out, the video game came out. But there's a whole nother side of things. Because
Uh-oh.
America was cooking up its own bullshit. Let me X out all of these tabs. We're going to go back in time across the little comics here for a second. Oh my god, there's so many.
Has Sonic ever gone so fast he went back in time?
Probably, you know. That's probably happened in some like a comic book or something.
Can he phase through objects?
Say that again?
Has he ever phased through an object?
Almost definitely.
I'm just trying to like think of his like abilities compared to like not on like a scale, but on like just utility, like with the Flash. Just because I'm curious.
Oh, the Flash is like way faster.
No, I know like on a sense of scale, but I was thinking like utility, like his abilities. Like, can he do this speed ability? Can he do that speed ability?
Well, Sonic's gone through time before, but he had to use the little time goalposts in Sonic CD.
Okay. I'm sure his speed helped with that, but
He has to get up to a like max speed, and he has to maintain that speed for a certain amount of time. But he has to do that after hitting a time travel goalpost thing.
yeah.
And this is lore accurate. You can see it happen on the fucking screen, therefore it's real.
It's real.
It's real. At least it's real in the stories of Mary Granite.
I'm gonna go make an unhealthy decision real quick.
Okay. Have fun. Can you still hear me?
Yep.
Oh, I was talking to Jojo.
Oh.
Oh, hold on, I'm gonna... Oh! Jojo, can you bring me soda?
Yes,
Yay.
that's what I was getting. What do you want, Moxie?
I want the Moxie.
Is it in the fridge already, or do you
No,
want me to
just
put one
bring me a regular one.
in? Uncold?
Yeah.
You mad fox.
Mad Fox. Mad Fox, I'm going rabbit in here. Should I not joke about that? Is that too heavy? Thank you. Listen to this shit. Ah, we're it's party now. I just spilled some on my crotch. Oh no. It's fucking over. Stream's over. Go home. All right. You guys don't have to read this shit. I'm just gonna read all of this for you. Don't you worry. We're gonna go over what's known as the Sonic Bible now. And this is a huge tone shift you're going to see.
Yep.
Sonny Hedgehog was born on Earth in the early 21st century in the town of Hardley, Nebraska. Population 1,226. He and his mother and 5 sisters live underneath a scraggly hedge beside the local burger joint and subsist on burger scraps, milkshakes, and the occasional slug or bug that crawls their way.
Me too.
They are a poor but happy family. Unfortunately, Sonny's dad died when Sonny was just a few days old. After falling into a gurgling, festering vat of toxic waste dumped into a nearby pond. Mama Hedgehog does her best to keep Dad's memory alive. However, regaling the kids with stories of his goodness, resourcefulness, and great agility. He was the fastest hedge runner this town has ever seen, she exclaimed, as her family enjoyed tea and mealworms in front of a roaring fire. This is like so bizarre, but so cute. I hope all of you will take after him, she said wistfully as she cast a loving eye upon Sonny.
But you're my favorite.
You're my fucking favorite, Sonny. And if you don't turn out like your dad, I'm going to be very disappointed. Sonny looked up at the framed photo of his father, which stood proudly on the mantel. The firelight cast strange yet comforting shadows on the earthen walls and ceiling in the burrow. All at once, the face in the picture seemed to snuffle and wink. Did you see that, Mom? Dad winked at me. He's counting on me to be somebody great. Did you see, Mom? Did you see?
That's a what? He winked at you, so he wants you to be great?
Yeah.
This doesn't even have a translation as like
No,
an
this
excuse.
is the way it was already. Shh, honey. I'm sure wherever he is in hedge heaven, your father is looking down on Jesus Christ. Hedge Jesus Christ. Your father is looking down on us all and sends us his love. She gathered the dinner plates and smiled gently at her son. Never had terribly good eyesight, she thought to herself. What? And yet there was something special about her son. Something she couldn't quite put her paw on. Well, okay, I guess we just learned that Sonic has bad eyesight? What the fuck is that?
Seems like you need good eyesight to run fast.
Nah, he's built different.
How's he not hit shit?
Well, when you're playing, when I'm playing Sonic, he hits shit all the time. There was something special about Sonny. Many something specials. As a matter of fact, during the first summer of his life, Sonny grew handsome and clever. With thick, bushy brown quills, a headstrong personality.
Wow.
Yeah, he's brown. Sonny Hedgehog is brown. Were you picturing a blue hedgehog?
Why did they make him blue? Or did they wait? Oh, maybe I'm jumping ahead of the story.
Maybe you are. I guess we'll have to wait and see if something changes, right? During the first summer of his life, Sonny grew handsome and clever with thick, bushy brown quills, a headstrong personality, and a rambunctious sense of humor. His favorite trick was to frequent the local bowling alley and curl up in the ball return, awaiting the grasp of an unsuspecting bowler. Yow! The bowler would shriek. That must be that darned hedgehog again. The bowler would yell, and the whole team would crack up at the practical joke.
It was so funny, trust me.
It's so funny how this anthropomorphic hedgehog keeps physically assaulting that bowler. And sometimes Sonny would change his tactic. He would curl up ever so tightly and stay perfectly still as the bowler tossed him down the alley. At the last moment, Right before he hit the head pin. Jesus Christ, sorry. At the last moment, right before he hit the head pin, Sonny would uncurl and scamper away, routing the bowler's perfect score.
What an asshole.
Sonic is just a piece of shit in this.
He's just got massive goblin energy.
In Japan, they were like, Sonic is like a inspiring hero. He's a metaphor, and he's a friend to children, and he's so inspiring that he's not even fucking real. He's just an idea of heroism. And then this is like Sonny Hedgehog. He lives in the fucking dumpster and he eats trash and he likes to fucking just play jokes on people all day. Although he loved playing practical jokes on people, Sonny also loved people. Well, I mean, yeah, if he doesn't like people, then why would he be trying to fucking make them sad all the time? Yeah, I really believe that. He loves people.
It's like when YouTube prankster says they're kind and empathetic. Like, bullshit.
It's just a social experiment. I'm doing this to show the good in humanity, okay?
This is to show the heights at which humanity can reach. Now let me misgender you.
Oh, man. While making the rounds for juicy tidbits and gossip, he would drop in on the ladies of the local quilting circle to offer a convenient pin or needle from his ample portable supply. You're just rattling off bullshit.
Canon again.
These are not the same person. Every paragraph is about a different hedgehog.
I want this to be canon. The prank shit is mean, but
Yeah, that Sonic frequents a quilting shop and grants the ladies permission to use his quills. That's so cute, honestly. But it's not congruent with everything else we've read so far.
No, it's not.
Nope.
He spent the summer frolicking in the town park with the other children, donating quills so they could scribble designs in the sandbox. In time,
Like infinite quills.
I swear to God, every one of these paragraphs was written by a different person. In time, he noticed that his playmates drew the same pattern over and over again while pointing at him. Sonny. Were they saying Sonny, or are they like writing his name? What does that mean?
I think it's his name.
Okay. In this fashion, over a few weeks, Sonny learned to read and write. Oh my God, just from looking at his name? That's sick. What a smart little hedgehog.
He's like Frankenstein.
He was some hedgehog. You're damn right he was some hedgehog.
I mean,
Yeah, it is like Frankenstein. Yeah, for anyone that has not read the original Frankenstein novel, the monster learns how to speak English just from sitting on the other side of a wall and listening to someone else read through a crack in the wall. He doesn't even like actually look at the books himself. He just listens to someone else read. I was like, even when I read this as a kid, I was like, no. But more important than anything else, Sonny ran the hedges. Every night, while everyone else slept, Sonny sprinted from one end to the other of the long hedge outside the burger joint. Sometimes he ran so fast that the world rushed by in a blur. He loved the feeling, pure exhilaration, a feeling like a dream, that he could fly up from the ground and do great things.
as we know, hedgehogs can fly. They're very known for aviation.
I mean, hedgehogs could fly in the Japanese version too, so
Yeah, it's all connected.
it's all airplanes. It's all flying.
It's all the same story.
Clearly they should have not used a bird as their mascot. They did not want them to fly. One day, his dream began to come true. After downing a particularly big, greasy late dinner, the coach
I
of
get
yeah, that's good shit, right? The coach of Hardley's track team stepped out of the door of the burger joint and started walking toward his car. When he glanced toward the hedgehog, he could scarcely believe his eyes and wondered if he hadn't consumed one whopping beef glopper too many.
Whopping what? Glopper?
That's
Ew.
a whopping beef glopper. Yeah, that's what they're called. That's God. I'm gonna imagine
very
this is
different
that burger
animal.
joint in Station Square, and a whopping beef glopper is just something that they have on the menu.
Welcome to Gloppers.
Welcome to Gloppers. Find your true love. A blue, a blue streak darted in and out of the long hedgerow, streaking from one end to the other. The coach drew out his stopwatch and tried to clock the object. Impossible, he muttered to himself. He's too fast to clock.
That doesn't make sense.
Impossible.
He's faster than my clock.
Faster than my clock.
What does that mean?
I tried to time it and it didn't work.
Sounds like a skill issue.
This creature was the fastest runner he had ever seen. In no time at all, Sonny was on the team. Dude, he's a hedgehog. What? Okay, this is sick. I didn't realize. Okay, maybe it's because we just...
MVP.
Yeah, maybe it's because we didn't have any, like, pictures, but I honestly just assumed that, like he couldn't talk to people for some reason in this version. Because they're treating him like a much more normal hedgehog in weird ways. But no, I guess he's just on the fucking track team now, so that's
No,
weird.
he really is like half human, half hedgehog. He
Yeah.
eats burgers and bugs.
It's an equal amount of both. His diet is 50% burgers, 50% bugs.
I love going to the arcade and covering myself in shit. Like something that's like something a kid would do and something. Sometimes I like to go on my skateboard and forage for berries.
That's you're describing exactly what this fucking weird ass thing is describing, though. In no time at all, Sonny was on the team, competing in local, then regional track tournaments. And as the summer days lengthened, so did the line of trophies Sonny brought back home. The whole town was proud of him. The coach began talking about Sonny as an Olympic hopeful. And then nature and his mother called. Wait, what? Then nature and his mother called. Sonny, I know you want to be a great runner, and I know you will someday. But first, you need to rest a bit. Don't you feel the chill in the air? It's nearly fall. Soon it will be time to... Hibernate, Mom? Gee whiz, I don't have time to hibernate. Can't I keep practicing all winter? He pleaded.
How was the writing way worse in English, like than translated through Google?
I know.
At least they use the word adamant.
But Mom was adamant. Concerned that practice all year round during his first year of life would permanently stunt Sonny's growth. Oh my god, I forgot he was a year old. Dude, he's like so smart. What the fuck?
Yeah. Maybe in hedgehog life, that's... He died fast, though.
Was he possibly exposed to the same like toxic waste that killed his
Ooh.
father, and that's why he's so smart, because he's a mutant hedgehog?
Maybe around puberty, he starts turning blue.
Because they didn't explain why he's like fast now. All right. She prepared the burrow for the long winter, lining Sonny's chamber with soft, dry leaves and pine needles. The coach and Olympic stardom would have to wait until spring. All over town, the mercury shrank lower and lower, hunching down in a thick finger of silver. Farmers put up their corn and oats. Families canned summer produce. And the hedgehog family withdrew from the light of day, safely ensconced in the burrow. Wow, what a cool word, ensconced.
I think it's ensconced.
Ensconced. Oh my god, you're right, it's ensconced. I was like, wow, they're like in a scone. they're like protected within a hard piece of bread.
How delicious.
Sonny read a comic book and listened to the rattle of the brittle hedge branches whipped about by the wind. He felt fat and content from a meal of candied apples that the townspeople had generously invited him to take home from their Halloween party.
Fuck yeah.
Damn right. Even though he's a little shit, they're like, I guess he's like so cute that they're like, you gotta give the hedgehog treats.
What if everyone hates the bowlers?
Oh yeah, maybe the bowlers are like on the shit end of everyone else's stick.
And he's like finally taking it to them. Like no one else has the guts to take on the bowler gang.
Like all the toxic alpha dudes in the whole town all hang out at the bowling alley.
He never like really hurts them or anything. He just like really embarrasses them. So,
He
which of
chuckled.
course, as we know, is completely fine to do to anyone.
Oh yeah, of course. There's nothing wrong with it. Do it as much as you want. You heard it here. I endorse it.
Which are we gonna need to? Do we need a legal team?
He chuckled as he remembered carrying back an entire bushel on his back, neatly skewered on his quills. Then suddenly he had an idea. There's really no reason why I have to stay here sleeping all winter. I can just fucking tunnel over a few I can just tunnel over a few feet and pop up on the far edge of the hedge. Mom will never miss me, he thought, pleased as this stroke of cleverness. At the stroke of cleverness.
I miss the swearing in the Japanese version.
I know. Fuck off, Sonic. And so he began to tunnel. He tunneled 5, then 10 minutes, all the while thinking of the great track contests he would win in the spring. As he counted his victories, his digging became more and more enthusiastic. And he grew more and more tired. Just a short nap, he thought, and then I'll tunnel upwards. So he curled up for a brief snooze. 1 hour passed, then 1 day, succumbing to natural instincts. Soda got to me. Sonny drifted deep into hibernation, beyond
This
Alpha.
happens to me all the time.
Wait, what the hell? Sonny drifted deep into hibernation, beyond Alpha, beyond Beta,
Beyond even delta waves.
beyond even delta waves. Holy shit.
Beyond alpha. I love that.
What a way to describe sleep. Beyond even delta waves. He felt peaceful and secure. The quiet was wonderful. But, like most peaceful times in the 21st century, it didn't last long.
Man.
Hold on. What page are we
Yo.
on? 5? Hold on.
20.
There's literally a date at the top. No, there wasn't. There wasn't a date. This had to have been written in like 91, right? Because
So yeah, the end of the 20th century.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they called it. They fucking called it.
They did. You're right.
Called it.
Yeah, this was definitely written in like the early 90s. Whir, clunk, clunk, whir, zip, whir. Whir. The earth shook above him. The ground grew warm and then hot. Sonny awakened, drenched in sweat and shaking. But not from fear.
That happened to me too.
Everything around him was shaking. He looked up at the ceiling of his small cave and saw the earth churning. Zow! 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 Time to clear out of here, he thought. Digging furiously. Yeah, zow! Time to clear out of here. Digging furiously to escape whatever it was that was plunging toward him. Quick, 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 he panted. I must survive! And then he felt something. A rusty pipe, just large enough to squeeze through. He scrambled through, his toes clattering on the metal. After what seemed innumerable twists and turns, he saw the proverbial light at the end of the tunnel, and also the literal light at the end of the tunnel. Relieved, he ran toward it and tumbled head over heels out of the pipe and into an immense room. Well, 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 look who we have here. Arenaceus europaeus. I hope that's how you pronounce that. A trim, kindly mustachioed man bent over Sonny. Sonny had been called many things in his life, but never something so strange as this.
But never not anything in Latin.
What a strange, demonish tongue. Demonish nanda. All you all right? What? All you all right? What the hell? Man asked. He is speaking in a strange tongue. Wait a minute. Silly of me. Let me aim the lingua scrambler. The lingua scrambler at you and see what you've got to say. Sonny was too dazed to protest as the man wheeled over an odd-looking contraption that was somehow shaped like all the letters in the alphabet mashed up together.
What?
Good luck imagining that. He pointed it at Sonny. It's just describing something that, like, you can't picture. Being like, okay, good luck. Not drawing it. Fuck you.
This is for a video game.
Yes, it is.
This is kind of how I imagine how I store the alphabet in my head. It's just the letters are mashed together, and then it's like there's some weird highlights and tags in it.
It's all just one shape that breaks apart.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Or like it's trying to light on it and makes a multi-dimensional shadow, and you see a couple letters at once.
Wow. I would, honestly, that would be so cool to have in like the middle of your room and like shine up on your wall as like a sleep aid.
That'd be so cool.
My name is not Arceus. It's Sonny.
I think it's Ace.
Aceus. My name's not Aceus. My name is not Pokemon God. What's happening out there underground? Sonny heard himself squeak in an accusing tone of voice. He had never spoken human before. Wait, he was on the track team and he was able to like hang out with the old ladies, but they couldn't speak to him? Oh my god. I literally can't follow this.
How is this more confusing than the Japanese one?
This is like mad ramblings.
Like it's not coherent. It's not. Oh my god! Like it doesn't. It's not consistent or coherent.
Oh, that. So sorry it disturbed you. That's my Cogwinder retractable particulate corer. I'm using it to dig for emeralds. Found 6. Looking for the 7th.
He's Minecrafting again.
He is. Oh my god. Why is he always digging? That's like the one consistent thing. I'm using to dig for
a lot of drills and stuff, right?
He does. I guess you're right.
I guess that's like a quick environmental kind of like, oh, look at him fuck shit up for jewels. It's bad for the environment, right?
He seemed to have a lot on his mind and a few words to waste. Oh, and few words to waste, not a few. He had already returned to an enormous control panel at the far end of the room, where red and green lights danced and ribbons of paper spewed from a printer. Sonny was too amazed to say anything more. It was obvious this man was some sort of genius, or totally wacko, or perhaps both. Sonny trotted across the gleaming floor of the lab, marveling at the dazzling array of contraptions lined up along the walls, atop counters, and piled high on shelves. What are you doing with all this stuff? Who are you? Sonny demanded, stomping his foot with impatience. The magnificence of the lab had not put a damper on his boldness.
Oh, he does that in the game.
He does. Always tapping his foot. Curiosity. How I love curiosity. You have the makings of a top-notch scientist. If only you if only you can hold on to this admirable quality.
You 1-year-old hedgehog.
The man proclaimed, now giving over his full attention to Sonny. My name, see here. He pointed to the tag on the lapel of his starchy white lab coat. "Is Dr. Ovi Kintober. You can call me Dr. K. And my mission, my little friend, is to save the planet from destruction. And for now, that is all you need to know. Unless, of course, you can help me find the Gray Emerald." The Gray Emerald? 6 other emeralds? Saving the planet during the long months of winter with a diligence that nearly matched the intensity of Kintober's experiments? Sunny drew out some of the stories behind these seemingly disparate topics. Kintober, Sunny learned, was a brilliant neutrobiologist, a former team leader of the government's controversial Nuvolution research. The goal of this research was to somehow reverse the effects of accumulated centuries of pollution and restore Earth to its natural, pristine state. The Nuvolution team of biologists, physicists, botanists. Oh my god, all these fucking words right back to back. The Nuvolution team of biologists, physicists, botanists, and astronomers, there we go, nailed it, worked assiduously toward this goal for 15 years. Then, on the verge of a breakthrough concerning the structure and behavior of free radical subatomic particles, funding for the work was cut. This is word salad, Jesus Christ.
Free radical subatomic particles.
With their project doomed to oblivion, the scientists scattered. Many team members took lucrative positions in the private industry. Others went mad with frustration. But Kintober abhorred such resignation to one's fate. Instead of bailing out, he sabotaged the government security system and moved the lab, lock, stock, and barrel, to this is crazy, to a former radioactive dumping site in northern Nebraska, several miles from Hardley. He figured he had selected the perfect site. What better place to test this solution than underneath the nation's most notorious, top-secret toxic wasteland, Nebraska?
That's why there's so much corn.
All things natural. All creatures left untouched and uncontrolled by humans. This summed up Kintober's concept of the beautiful and the sublime. Wow, what? And as an this is so good. This is like looped around from how terrible it is and just become good again. And as an extension of this passionate philosophy, besides working to save the planet, Kintober had another goal: to rescue any poisoned or struggling animal he managed to find in the course of his excavations. Dozens of bunnies, squirrels, ducks, and even baby piglets were among the regular group of guests residing in the lab. All were welcome to spend time gaining strength, resting, and eating Kintober's excellent cooking.
They're getting pumped.
When fully recovered, they were encouraged to return to the wild. During this particularly severe winter, the animals were only too happy to remain in the lab until spring. A fact that was very good news for Sunny. Day after day, he delighted in making friends and playing games with the other animals, and even teaching several to read and write. When Kintober noticed Sunny's academic skills, a light flashed on above his head. "Sunny," he said, "vacation's over. A mind is a terrible thing to waste. Henceforth and forthwith, I'm making you my assistant. That is, if you can accept, of course," he added. Sunny was thrilled at the prospect, because although Sunny had never seen his father, Kintober reminded him of the kind face in the photograph.
Damn.
This is so fucking deep.
Wait, the human being reminded you of the hedgehog? Never mind. I'm not gonna.
It's the energy, okay? It's the vibes of the guy.
It's vibes. He passed the vibe.
He's got dad vibes.
On God vibe check. He passed the vibe check on God.
Oh my god, don't say that.
On God's.
The days flew by, with Sunny and Dr. K's side almost constantly. What? Oh, with Sunny by Dr. Okay, the days flew by with Sunny by Dr. K's side almost constantly. Sunny learned computer science from building small portable computers to programming the mainframe.
Yeah.
Damn. How old is he? Is he still 1 year
Yeah.
old? He learned about
Wait,
physics.
Sonic was like a total himbo in the Japanese one. Like, he was a dumbass. And in this one, he's like fucking.
In this one, he just picks up every skill ever. He's like a complete fucking Mary Sue. He learned about physics, the old laws, as well as, oh god, the train. The old laws, as well as a few new theories set forth by Dr. K. His curiosity was boundless and led him into every part of Kintober's lab as he documented the results of each experiment. As the lab was vast, Sunny soon took to running at top speeds and to perform all his duties. How odd, he thought, to find himself gradually replacing dreams of Olympic glory with a dedication to science and helping the other animals. Still,
Oh, that's right. He was like Olympic level athlete
Yeah.
before.
still, he knew he'd never be a nerd like Dr. K. No, he's still an asshole. No, he didn't. Okay. I guess he didn't. He can only go through so much character growth. It's only been a few pages. So partly for relaxation and partly for Dr. K's amusement, he logged in several hours a day on the supersonic treadmill that Kintober had built for him. Slowly, Sunny built his speed up to 200, 400, then 761 miles per hour. The speed of sound. Then, impossibly, he crossed all known limits of acceleration and began running at the speed of light. No, he fucking didn't. Come
much bigger
on.
jump.
Come on.
Mhm.
He went from the speed of sound straight to the speed of light.
Impossibly, he crossed over it.
Impossibly, he
It
did this.
says impossibly. He just did it. Alarmed, Kintober tried to slow the treadmill. Although he managed to gain control of the machine and bring his friend's velocity down slowly, a change had come over Sunny. Instead of his unexceptional grayish-brown color, most of his body had turned cobalt blue,
Oh.
and his quills stood straight back in a stiff mohawk.
Oh yeah.
My word! Exclaimed Kintober, who struggled to comprehend what had just
You
happened.
proved yourself.
You're so ugly! I think you've gone blue from the advanced non-concussive cobalt effect.
Jabba die.
186,000 miles per second. You're so fast. We should call you Sonic. Supersonic even.
You're so fast.
How do you like that?
Forget the fact that you're running at relativistic speeds. You're Sonic.
You're Sonic now. How do you like that? He cried, dancing around the lab like a demented pixie. What the fuck? What a description! Why did you describe it that way?
I want to see this.
Dancing around the lab like a demented pixie.
We should call you Sonic, Supersonic, even. How do you like that? It's just...
Oh, that's good shit.
Answered Sunny.
This dog is whimpering at me right now.
Well,
Oh, what do you want? No tenders. I already ate all of them.
like, I need to know what a demented pixie is. Show me the demented pixie dance. Yeah, I like that, answered Sunny. From now on, my name is Sonic. Now watch how fast I can help you get your work done. Sunny did speed up the pace and success of Kintober's experiments, but with all his mental and physical agility, he was unable to find the gray emerald, let alone understand why Kintober was so frantic over it. What's the point to finding another emerald when we've already got 6 perfectly good ones, he wondered to himself. That very same day, he stumbled upon the answer. Running through a part of the lab that was still a bit unfamiliar, He tripped over a thick mass of wires. That's strange, he thought. Dr. K's always so tidy with his experiment. He followed the cords and cables to a small room he hadn't ever been in before. There, in the center of the room, stood a large machine comprised nearly totally of slender gold rings. The gold surfaces looked as though they had been crafted and polished with great care. Ah, I see you found the reverse quantum bioformulator. Excellent, said Dr. K.
He has so much fucking technobabble junk just
He
lying
just,
around.
I am convinced that he's making these names up like the instant he says them.
Ah, yes, the fresh psychocirculation system.
It did not have a name until right then. Why didn't you tell me about this thing? And what do you use it for? Asked Sonic. He felt a bit hurt that Dr. K had kept the machine a secret from him, and fairly bristled with impatience. Did you ever ask about it? Dr. K countered. No.
Got him.
Damn. Got his ass. But now you are. So now you'll have your answer. But it's a long story. So, let's have a bit of lunch, he suggested, pulling a few hard-boiled eggs and muffins from a lunch bag he had stuffed in his pocket.
So cute.
They pulled up chairs around the reverse quantum bioformulator and began to eat. As usual, Sonic gulped down his meal in a flash. He was an old pro at fast food. Kentober set a half-eaten egg on the counter near the machine and pulled a heavy iron key from his lab coat. He walked over to a
Half-eaten
tall, lead-encased... What'd you say?
Half-eaten glopper.
Half-eaten... his glopper.
Whopping glopper.
He walked over to a tall, lead-encased cabinet in the corner of the room, unlocked its door, and drew out a black velvet bag. These are the emeralds I told you about, Sonic, he said, carefully placing each on the black velvet. They were truly incredible. Deep, brilliant colors with perfect Tiffany-cut shapes. Each must have weighed nearly a pound. They're perfect. Cut them myself, Kentober boasted. They contain a microlytic copy of all the inert energy and every gross and disgusting impulse or deed done by humans since the beginning of time, he continued.
What?
Sonic gulped. You mean they're evil? Yes. Evil and highly unstable. Pure chaotic
Microlytic
energy.
mean?
What?
What does microlytic mean?
I have no idea.
A microlytic copy of the...
It's small. So I have a tiny little copy. They're in the emeralds. Yes, they're evil and they're highly unstable. Pure chaotic energy, Kentober sighed. I transmorphed the chaos of the world into the emeralds using the ROBF.
Arcubia.
Oh, RQBF, my bad. Thank you. Now, the only thing remaining to do is stabilize them with the gray emerald. Until we find the gray emerald, we're treading on very thin ice. If the emeralds are disturbed, in theory, they will double the amount of evil in the world. Stabilized, they will rid the world of evil and pollution. That done, I plan to launch them into space, where they can harm no one.
Imagine if, like, the plan for global warming might also make global warming twice as bad. Like, this is what's happening in the story right now.
And it's not like sanctioned by literally anyone. It's just one guy doing it. He's like, it's worth it. It's totally worth the risk.
Al Gore going nuts in a fucking basement in this timeline. It's like, I will show you the inconvenient truth rather than tell you.
Sonic's eyes grew wide. So this is what Kentober was always in a rush. Oh, why he was always in a rush. He was holding the fate of the world in his hands, reflected in the sparkling surfaces of the 6 emeralds. Dr. K noticed the expression on Sonic's face. Don't worry, he said. There aren't many forces that will push... Oh, shit. that will push these beauties over the edge. The only problem I know of, I guard against by keeping them in this lead cabinet. That problem is, of course, he didn't have to finish the sentence. Radiation, screamed Sonic, staring up at the computer screen on the wall.
It's a good thing lead is safe for people.
Every now and then I like to lick it.
The next few moments brought unspeakable panic and confusion. The monitor glowed red with the display of the impending wave of radiation that had somehow penetrated Earth's surface and was heading straight for the lab. Kentober scrambled to stuff the emeralds back in the bag. Sonic raced to the lead cabinet and flung open the doors, but in doing so, jostled the RQBF. Kentober lunged for the cabinet, lost his balance, and spilled the emeralds onto the floor. The RQBF turned on and cast a weird, sickly beam of light, first on Dr. K, then on the emeralds, then on the half-eaten egg on the countertop. Sonic took shelter in the cabinet and reached for Kentober's arm to drag him inside. Then everything stopped. There was an explosion. No shattered bits of glass or twisted metal, just silence. Sonic awakened in the pitch black of the lead cabinet. Dr. Kentober was not inside. Sonic struggled to open the door and peeped out cautiously, in perhaps the only cautious act of his life. There lay Kentober, sprawled across the floor of the lab. But now he looked different, hideous, quite round, with no muscle tone. He was like fat and skinny. His lab coat now stretched tight across his enormous girth, with his arms were spread wide, distended by the buckets of flesh encumbering his frame. Damn, they're getting really fat phobic with this.
Yeah.
But the most alarming transformation was not in his physical person, but it was in a small, significant detail that Sonic had, by now, mostly taken for granted. The name on Kentober's lapel was different. Sonic... Wow, that changed? Sonic stared at it in shock. Dr. Ivo Robotnik was his dear friend's new name. Then Sonic understood everything. Well, I'm glad he does.
One of us. Fuck.
Moments passed. It was difficult to say how long Sonic stood staring down at his friend. He realized he had to try to rescue his animal buddies and leave the lab in a hurry. If what he thought had happened had really happened, Kentober had absorbed the evil of the Chaos Emeralds, as well as the disgusting shape of the hard-boiled egg.
Fuck.
He would awaken as the vilest, most evil personality on the face of the earth.
And he would be shaped like an egg.
Set to strike out at anything in his path. Kentober, or shall we say, Robotnik, stirred.
What are you gawking at, you ugly thing? Stand still so I can rip your quills out and turn you into an armadillo bot.
Robotnik growled.
What a weird fucking first line to give him.
Sonic jumped back and rushed out of the room into the main lab, scampering at the speed of light. That's not a scamper. That's not a fucking scamper. He had just enough time to grab a PC and race towards his friend's... No, if he's at the speed of light, he has all the time in the world. He's gonna do fine. Don't worry. Take all your time, dude.
Probably had... He like shut it down first, and then he like carefully unplugged it, and he's like taking the monitor, and then he's taking the full body of the PC separately.
You can't say he's moving at the speed of light and then in the next sentence say he had just enough time to do.
He just had just enough time to do whatever the fuck he wanted.
But by remote control, Robotnik had already sealed the door to the animal habitat. The door closes faster than the speed of light, by the way. Sonic bolted out the back door to the lab, then remembered the RQBF. He ran back to grab as many golden rings as he could. Then Sonic scampered away at the speed of light, Robotnik's curses echoing behind him. And that's the origin of Sonic and Robotnik.
Wow.
Wow, indeed. There is a bit more. There is one more comic that is not nearly as long as the previous one.
I think. Fucking goodness.
You guys don't have to voice act for this if you don't want to.
I'll be okay. Oh, I'm okay. Well, that is if I can read this. Yeah, I think I can.
Can you read it? It's a little blurry. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
can
it's
read
a
it.
bit blurry. It's sort of readable.
Oh, hold about that. I did a little clicky. Welcome to the planet Mobius. This used to be a real fun place to live until the evil Robotnik popped up and started taking over the planet. Oh, with his killer robots. Only one person stands between Robotnik and total world domination. Short, blue, super fast, and radically cool. He's Sonic the Hedgehog.
I got you now, Sonic.
Come on, Robotnik. Give me your best shot. Hold on, let me move my camera so I can read this.
I'll get you yet.
Eat dirt, Doc. I'm out of here.
Crunch?
Scrunch. Eggman just crashed the fuck into the ground. Uh-oh. Badniks. Gotta be careful. My friends are trapped inside these robots. And he fights all the robots. Bing, bong, bing. And the animals pop out of the robots. And why it looks like he just jumped into the fucking spikes here. Ah, there goes the rest of the badniks. They aren't so tough. Yow! And he falls into the spikes.
Pew.
Oh no! And he almost lands on the spikes, but then no, he lands on the swingy platform thing. Sonic, catch! Oh, the rabbit pushed it towards him. And he says, thanks. Sonic, we must find Dr. Kintober.
Wait, it's the same chicken and rabbit.
You're right, it's Cucky.
Tucky.
It's Cucky and oh, fuck, what was his name?
Rabbit.
Roger. Let's call him Roger the Rabbit.
That's great.
Before he got his pants. Yeah, he'll know what to do. Or how to deal with Robotnik. Wait, they haven't put it together yet? Hold on. We can't. Kintober is Robotnik. And they all say, what? Hang loose. I'll explain.
No one's ever said that.
It all
Wait.
Huh?
Oh, never mind. Sorry. Go on.
It all started the day when I accidentally burrowed into Dr. Kintober's underground laboratory.
Eureka! I've done it!
There he is. Little Sonny.
What? What have you done? Oh my god.
He's got all the
Yo,
crystals.
Kintober. Kintober's kind of styling.
He is.
He's wearing like jeans in the laboratory.
He just seems like a dude with kind of wild hair.
I have created a retro-orbital chaos compressor. I call it ROCK for short.
What does it do? Smash trash?
Ho ho! No. It attracts all evil forces on the planet and locks it inside these emeralds. Once I destroy the emeralds, I will erase all evil from Mobius forever. But first I have to... I thought I saw an Irenaceus aerophobius.
That's Latin for hedgehog, by the way. That's what this little blurb says.
Who in tarnation are you?
Don't you know? I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh, he's not
That
calling
is
himself
so funny
Sonny.
looking.
He's already
So
Sonic the
fucking-
Hedgehog here.
I would love to like just have that little bit, like just hanging on my wall. But don't
What?
you know I'm Sonic
Just
the
this
Hedgehog
part?
with him looking not at all like he usually does.
I love that. Yeah, I'm actually gonna
And
screenshot
his
that
like
later.
big ass eyes. I love it. He looks so cute. He
He's
looks so
great.
indignant. You don't know who the fuck I am? Indignant? Is it indignant? The way you pronounce that?
Yeah,
Okay, just making sure.
you gotta pronounce it indignantly.
Yo, the Flash has like a cosmic treadmill as well.
Oh
But
shit,
he didn't
yeah.
turn blue. He just went through. That's what he went through time the first time on.
Oh, Sonic just went to the speed of light.
He just went to the speed of blue.
Sonic and I soon became fast friends. Oh, Doc and I soon became fast friends. I saw Sonic.
I had friends
Sonic and
myself.
I. Doc and I soon became fast friends. He even let me train on his experimental supersonic treadmill. According to Eggstein's. Oh my god, Eggstein. According to Eggstein's theory of mass versus velocity, you should only be able to achieve a speed of. Ha! Eggstein's theory. What a yoke. Amazing. 355 miles per hour. And it's still climbing. I'll show you speed. Be careful. I don't know how much the treadmill can take. Oh, wait. Be careful. I don't know how much the treadmill can take. Boom. The fucking thing blows up. Hey, I'm blue. Oh, why? Oh, he's coughing because of the smoke. I thought it was like ahem. It must be the cobalt effect. A result of shock waves hitting you when you smash the sound barrier. Gadzooks! And you even burned up your shoes.
Sounds.
Zounds! Zow! Doc created a snazzy pair of frictionless shoes for me to wear.
Snazzy.
Rico! Why did he say Rico? Suave!
Sing Rico Suave.
Oh my god, okay, I get it.
It's still a
Later.
little weird.
I'm a little hungry. Sonic, give me a hard-boiled egg and a soda. Wait, who's saying that? Oh, I'm a little hungry. Get me a hard-boiled egg and a soda.
I thought it
Please.
said, I thought it said, Sonic, give me a hard-boiled egg, you son of a.
You son of a...
I'm sorry, I'm not me when I'm hungry. Give me a
Jesus
Snickers
Christ.
too.
He's already turning. Please. Now that's service. What are you doing? Until I find a gray emerald which neutralizes evil, I must find a way to stabilize the emeralds in the rock. Oh no! Plink. Oh no, he just spilled his soda on the computer. Shaboom! The explosion scattered the rock's containment rings.
Isn't Shaboom that song?
Yeah, it is.
Shaboom, Shaboom again.
The explosion scattered the rock's containment rings everywhere and zapped Doc with over 10,000 volts of pure evil energy.
Evil energy.
Turning Doc into an evil, hard-boiled, robotic nutcase.
Not robotic.
I must destroy you!
Energy.
I must destroy you, you walking pincushion! Doc? Yipes, I'm out of here.
Yes,
Fashoom.
please.
Since then, I've been collecting all the lost rings. Someone has to put the rock back together. We'll help you look for them too. But what about Robotnik? Can't we stop him? It's hopeless. Hopeless? Sonic, where are you going? To find Robotnik. It's time I fried that rotten egg once and for all.
Yeah, he was my dad figure, but now it's time I kill him.
Sonic moves on very fast.
He does everything fast.
Sometime later, more specifically, 20 neutrons, 10 buzz bombers. Oh boy. One scientist turned evil maniac, and one hedgehog later. I'm not good with.
Time don't make sense.
Yeah, I'm not good with these measurements. Ha! I got you, I got you, Robotnik.
You got me? Au contraire, you annoying little rodent. I've got you!
He could have a point there. Time to go. I guess he's just running away. There's a giant loop behind that mountain. I'll spin me a super fast getaway.
Time to scurry at the speed of light.
Did Sonic literally just show up, threaten Eggman, and then be like, okay, never mind? No time to go across. Gotta drill through. Oh my god, he's like fucking smashing through the wall. There's the loop. No problemo. I can do this in my whatever I was gonna say.
Sleep.
No, he was gonna say something else. He was gonna
my loop.
he was gonna say a cuss word.
You do this in my loop.
Blast! They lost him. These badniks are useless. Bah! If you don't want a job... Oh, if you want a job done right, you've got to do it yourself. Now, where did he go?
I kind of miss him saying yes after everything.
Yes.
Wow, a giant ring. Oh god, I burped. Wow, a giant ring.
Aha! There he is. A warp ring. I'll get him before he warps away.
Flash, and he didn't get him before he warped away, it looks like. Oh no.
I'll get him before he warps away, and I fucked up.
Fuck!
He literally curses here. This is a like bleeped out word.
Fuck! My first act as supreme ruler of this planet. Lower all the fucking mountains. But the last laugh belongs to me. Sonic just entered the warp of confusion. That place will scramble his yoke for good. Ha ha ha.
The warp of confusion. Is that what we're calling a special zone here? Yeah, where am I?
This is a warp of confusion.
Is that a song?
Oh, Atlanta Confusion is.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh my god, did they name it after a song?
No, I wish it was called Phil Collins singing Warp of Confusion.
Yow, where am I? Rings, they're everywhere. But which way is up? I think I'm gonna get sick. Before it's too late. Someone better get me a barf bag. A Chaos Emerald. Maybe it can get me out of here. Is he gonna use Chaos Control? That'd be wild if he used Chaos Control like 15 years early. What the? Oh, I guess he just warped out. He got a Chaos Emerald. Oh yeah, because that's what happens when you beat a special stage. You get the Chaos Emerald, you warp back to the real world.
Oh, it says no. I thought those were rings.
Oh no, yeah, that's him shouting no as he falls.
What's the ring?
No, kersploosh. Out of the fire and into the fish tank.
That sounds sexual.
It does.
Curse bloosh, baby.
I gotta get out of here. Okay, now he's in the labyrinth zone. He's dodging fire. Youch! Okay, so up is no good. Yipes! Down isn't much better either. Oh my god, is he swimming? Look, he's swimming, guys!
Oh my god.
Now, I know what a worm on a hook feels like. Hey,
Why does that feel like the most uncanny aspect of this?
the fact that he's swimming,
Yeah.
it is odd. Now I know what a worm on a hook feels like. Hey, there's a current going into the tunnel opening. Number 27 Crosstown Express. Oh my god, he's just dropping quips like Spider-Man, and he's really bad at it. Number 27 Crosstown Express.
That happened.
That happened. Gack. The water's rancid. I thought he said flaccid. The water's flaccid. Air. And the animals are like, it's Sonic.
Ooh, Alpha Gong Gong's asking where do I support the GoFundMe?
Oh, hold on a second. There is a QR code on the top right corner of the screen that you could scan, but also there's a link I can post. Give me just a second.
I can repost it if you want me to.
Yeah? Okay. Ruby's going to post a link in the chat, so you can just click that. Jojo is. Jesus Christ, sorry.
It's okay.
Air. It's Sonic. Are you okay? Robotnik's been dumping toxic sewage into that lake. Now you tell me.
Thanks for donating.
Yes, thank you so much for donating. How did you get into the lake? I fell into one of Robotnik's traps. I hate Robotnik. He's turned all our friends into robots. That's valid.
Just like I'm going to get you. Come on, Sonic. Catch me if you can.
Robotnik! And he's flying overhead. Stay safe, you two, Sonic says to the animals. I've got a date with a deviled egg.
Oh my god.
These fucking egg puns are killing me. I'm gonna have to. I'm so glad this is almost over.
Catch me! Catch me!
He's running away and taunting Sonic.
That little pest has one of the Chaos Emeralds. I'll get it back from him by luring him into...
Anticipation while I bring up the next page.
the Starlight Zone.
You're gonna lure him into like one of the easier levels of the game? An amusement park.
Ooh, Koala with Rights is here.
Oh, hi. Hi, Koala. Thank you so much for coming.
They brought up.
Hmm?
They also brought up how it's weird he's Sonic swimming,
Yeah, it's so weird.
given that he has the same weakness to water as the aliens in Signs.
Imagine if it worked that same way, where like if Sonic touched water, he just like started burning. An amusement park. I bet every ride stops at a dead end. And then Sonic's about to go on like some roller coaster loops. Catch me, Robotnik is still shouting. Grr, Sonic is growling. I'll get you sooner than you think. Nothing is going to stop me. Not spiked teeter-totters. Not Orbinauts. Nothing. And he's bouncing up on a spring and he's fucking up some robots. And I'm bringing up the next page as fast as I can. And Sonic is jumping over more shit because that's what he does. Now where am I? He says. This looks like Robotnik's secret lab. Help! It's Porker Lewis.
That's an amazing joke.
Excuse me?
No, it's a reference to jazz legend Parker Lewis.
Is it?
I think so.
Oh my
I'm almost
god.
certain. Wait, hold on. Let me like look up Parker.
Oh,
Lewis
please,
to make
please
sure
look
I'm
it
not
up.
Because it could be a different. Wait.
There's just a fucking pig named Porker Lewis. Oh, that's so funny. Sonic, help!
Oh wait, no.
Huh?
Parker Lewis Can't Lose is an American teen sitcom that originally aired on Fox from September 1990 to June 1993.
So he's named after a current, like, at the time this was written, he's named after a currently airing sitcom?
It looks like it is.
That's so fucking weird. Hell yes. Porker Lewis, MVP. All right.
Oh my god. Oh, Alpha Gong Gong says he watched that.
Really?
Was it any good?
Was there any pigs in it?
Gotcha!
Eggman is literally fucking doing a body slam onto Sonic in this panel. Slam. No, the emerald.
Yes! The emerald! It's mine!
Not
And
so.
update, Parker Lewis was not good.
Oh, okay, it wasn't good. Good to know. So it's named after a bad sitcom.
Even better.
Not so fast, Robotnik. And he tackles Robotnik. And they fall onto a conveyor belt. Oh no, sorry, Parker Lewis is on a conveyor belt. He's still shouting help. Oh no.
Decide, Sonic! The emerald or
What's that say? Slider ham? Oh god.
decide, Sonic! The emerald or Slider Ham?
Oh my god. This is the last page. Hang on, Porker. Sonic dives for the conveyor belt.
Ha! I knew it was his. I knew it. His goodness cracks my shell.
I'm sorry. Robotnik tricked me. Nothing's beneath Robotnik. It's okay, says Sonic.
That's right, you little twerp. That is why I have the emerald. And that is why I'm going to rule this world. So long, losers. Ha ha ha.
And he flies away. He's getting away, says Porker Lewis. For how, says Sonic, but watch what I can do to his Badnik transforming machine. And he spins into a ball and he fucking tackles it and it goes wha-boom, and then all the fucking animals come out and they're saved. Listen up.
Right. I don't know why they think those Chaos Emeralds are so special.
They're nothing special. They're just rocks. Get over it, guys. They're just pretty rocks.
They're just pretty.
You can find those all over the ground. Listen up. Stay out of Robotnik's way. Once I get that rotten egg, all our problems will be extinguished. All our problems will be extinguished. The action continues on your Sega Genesis video game system. Play Sonic the Hedgehog and live the adventure. And guess what? I'm gonna do that next Saturday. Whoa!
Follow with Right says all you have to do for a Chaos Emerald is ask a homeless guy in Baltimore.
I don't quite get this reference.
Maybe it's just the truth. Maybe there's one homeless man in Baltimore who has access to the Chaos Emeralds.
Oh man. Well, that was everything I wanted to go over today.
Wow, that was quite the education. I honestly had actually had previous knowledge of the Sonic Bible, but everything on the Japanese side was completely new to me, and that was kind of wonderful and thrilling to hear. And the Sonic Bible also doesn't get any weirder the fourth or fifth time you see it or read it.
I've definitely I've definitely had like interactions with the Sonic Bible before. Like I've seen like videos about it and stuff, but reading through it personally was such a new thing because there were so many details in that I definitely never heard before.
And the wording is so bizarre.
It's written like shit.
It's written. Oh my god, it's written like. It's written very much like a first draft.
Yeah, and I mean it is like a first draft. I mean it was drawn up for like not the it wasn't meant for the public to see. You know, it was only meant for like Sega employees to see.
There were like parts where it was like, "Tell me now," he said, stomping his foot impatiently, and it's like, okay, that's what you wanted, kind of generally. Okay, now go over that sentence again. Like as a writer, this would be like where I go, okay, this line sucks. I get what you're trying to say. Let's try to just rewrite this so it makes more sense.
Yeah. Alpha Gong Gong says it's like the real Bible.
It's like the real Bible.
Oh yeah, I'm back in my regular stream format, so I can see the chat again.
Oh, okay, my bad. Okay, I'll shut up.
Oh no, you're fine. Has some really egg-centric puns. It had a bit too many egg-centric puns, in my opinion.
Both of them did.
Please don't ban me. I won't ban you. The comic started it. You were just riffing off of what it gave you. All right. Well, I've been talking nonstop for about 3 hours now. So I am going to go drink some water and rest my throat for a bit. Thank you all so much for coming. I'm gonna upload this to YouTube, probably in parts, where like I'll do like one part like comic, and then another part like the Sonic Bible, and then another part the different comic, shit like that. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna
Personally excited to see that.
Oh yeah. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to like do some edits and like you know, cut them down to just like the best parts. So look out for that. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off now. Thank you all so much for coming. I'm very tired. I hope you
for
all
having us.
have a
Yeah,
wonderful
thank you.
time. Thank you, by the way, Eve, for showing up in the Discord call, because that helped a lot. It was so much fun.
Definitely. Thanks. Like, oh, man, like we gotta do this again.
Totally. I mean, I'm streaming like 4 days a week, so feel free to pop in whenever.
Yeah. Yeah, I got you.
All right. Bye, everyone.
All
I
right,
will
thank
drink
you.
water as soon as I leave.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Bye.